Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today I'm doing this video because I was tagged by Michelle from Mascara to Midnight to do this, and she is the one who started this tag. So if you've never watched Michelle's channel before, I'll leave a card right here. You can go watch her videos as well. So this video is the 5 reasons why I love makeup. Now, when she tagged me in this, I had to really stop and think about what it is I love about makeup. It's certainly not the fact that it's product itself. I mean, yeah, I say I love this makeup, I love this foundation, but I don't love it. Would I, shrivel up and die if makeup just went away tomorrow? No, I'd still go on. But my journey is probably a little different than the rest of you. So just a little bit of knowledge beforehand. When I was a teenager, I really didn't get into makeup. I mean, I'd wear a little bit for like school dances, and I was on the dance team, so anytime we performed, we had to have like tons of makeup on to make sure that you could see everything. And then I kind of graduated and was working just odd jobs like in restaurants and things like that. Living paycheck to paycheck like a lot of us do. And still didn't really get into makeup. And then slowly but surely, when I started working more in a customer-facing type job, a little more professional, I started wearing makeup, but I ended up getting stuck in this rut for a very long time. And I'm talking years and years and years of wearing the same thing. I mean, literally the same brand of foundation, the same color, the same little Maybelline, CoverGirl blush. It was always a CoverGirl blush. And then I wore the same brow product, and just everything was the same. I wore the same gold eyeshadow with brown in the crease, and I had to have that colors. Those 2 colors were just, I had to have them. And one day I was doing my makeup, and I knocked my gold eyeshadow on the floor, and it shattered. So I thought, oh great, I have to go buy that again. And money was always tight for me. I was a single mom with 3 kids I was raising and not getting child support, I might say. So when I went to the store to get it, I discovered it was discontinued. So then I kind of freaked out, and I thought, oh, now I have to find a different gold eyeshadow to get. And that got me kind of looking around a little bit and thinking, I'm still wearing the same stuff. All these years later, I'm wearing the same products. Look at all this other stuff that's out here. Maybe it wouldn't hurt for me to start trying some other things. So before I bought them, I turned to YouTube and I started looking for mature women that were doing tutorials on makeup. So I could learn how to do this stuff and what it was I needed to get. Because literally, I didn't have any makeup brushes. I used the little applicators and the little brushes that came in everything. So I used my fingers to put stuff on. And unfortunately, I don't know if I just wasn't looking hard enough or what, but I could not find mature women that were doing makeup in the way I wanted to learn it. I could find a lot of 20-something girls, but I wasn't finding anything for the mature ladies. So what I kind of did was I was taking the information that those 20-somethings were putting out there, and I kind of toned it down and made it more for me. It made me start wanting to try false eyelashes. It made me be more bold in my color choices and things like that. I started using more than 2 shades on my eyes, so surprise, surprise. And then as I got better and better at applying it and trying new things, it made me stop to think, if I had that much trouble finding that person out there, that channel out there that could teach me the things I wanted to learn, maybe there's other women out there that could benefit from what I've done. So I got up the courage to go ahead and start my own YouTube channel. So that's kind of my little journey getting into it. So let's get into now the 5 reasons why I love makeup. The first one is I think that through this whole journey, I was able to rediscover me. I was always thinking of myself as a mom and then as a grandma. And I'm still those things, but it doesn't define me. I'm me now. I'm a wife. I'm, a friend to a lot of people. And it's allowed me to be happier about myself because it's made me also stop and think about myself a lot more often. I used to put other people's needs ahead of me, now I'll take some me time. Didn't used to always do that, so now it's kind of nice to have that pampering time for myself. I guess that's what I appreciate the most about it. And then it also made me start getting more serious about my skincare. Now, what I'm about to say is going to shock a lot of you, but I used to sleep in my makeup all the time, every night. I'd put my makeup on during the day, I'd go to bed at night with it on, I'd get up in the morning, I'd wash it off in the shower, I would put my oil of Olay on, and you know, the oil of Olay that was back in the little pink bottle, that's when I started using it. So years and years and years, I used oil of Olay. That was my skincare. And I don't know why my skin looks as good as it does for my age, because of the fact I treated it really, really bad by sleeping in my makeup every night. So now I'm using the proper products and I'm taking care of it, and I think it looks a lot better even now. I think my skin looks better now in my late 50s than it did in my early 40s. So, and then number two is that this makes me feel better again about myself. Before, when I would look in the mirror, I would just look in the mirror and say, okay, you know, there's no dirt on your face and your hair looks okay, so you're good to go. Now, if I look in the mirror, I kind of go, you look good. You look really good. And, you know, I'm not being conceited. I don't know how to quite describe it, but I like what I see in the mirror now. I like the person that I am and who I've become. The funny thing is that I never would leave the house without makeup on once I got into it. I mean, never. I hated it when I had to have surgery and you had to go in without makeup on, because I just felt like everybody was looking at me going, oh, look at her, she looks terrible. You know, so I wouldn't even go to the grocery store without it on. Now, I'm on my videos all the time without a stitch of makeup on, and there's millions of people who have the opportunity to see me. They don't, but they have the opportunity if they want to, and it doesn't bother me. So I think that's another cool thing I discovered about myself, is it's not all of this. Because if I took my makeup off right now and there was no mirrors around me, I wouldn't know the difference. My eyes don't see that makeup until I can see a reflection in something. So it's, I hope that makes sense, because it's what's inside that matters. So again, that makes me feel better about myself. Number 4 was the fact that I did start caring about my appearance. Is it led me to not only skincare, but also caring about my hair and taking care of that and using the proper products for it. So it's not just what you see here, it's this, and dressing nice again. You know, it was so easy just to get into jeans and a t-shirt all the time. And trust me, I'm comfortable like that probably 90% of the time. But I'm not always in a t-shirt. I'm in little frilly tops and stuff. So that's another thing I appreciate, is I've expanded my wardrobe a lot. I'm slowly squeezing my husband out of closet space, so he does not appreciate that fact. But he still has more shoes than me, so that's okay. And then number 5 is going to be the fact that I've started my YouTube channel. So this has been such a blessing for me to be able to do this, because not only am I being able to express my creativity and the things I love doing, I've got to know so many of you. I've never met any of you face to face, but we talk in the comments, we talk via emails. So it's just, you know, my viewers and subscribers, and then the other gals I've met that are other YouTubers, which is a wonderful group of women. If you ever want to know who they all are that are great, I do have a link down in my description box that says other YouTubers to watch. I have a list of all of them, so go watch those gals. They're a great group of people. So again, it's you guys. This is the 5th thing that I appreciate, the why I love makeup. So, you know, the funny thing is, everything that I just described, it wasn't, again, that I love lipstick and I love how mascara enhances the color of my eyes. It's the non-superficial things that have made me love makeup. So Michelle, I want to thank you so much for tagging me in this. It was kind of eye-opening for me, and I really appreciate it. So again, go watch Michelle's channel if you haven't already subscribed to her. And now comes time for me to tag a couple of people. So the first person I'm going to tag is Jennifer Gaines. She's hilarious. If you guys haven't subscribed to her, you need to go watch her. I'm going to have her channel listed down below. She cracks me up when she watches my videos. She says, okay, I want to be watching you while I put my face on today. And then the other person I'm going to tag is Marlene from Marlene Fab and Glam over 50. I'm sure you guys already know her, but I will again leave her link down below too. So if you guys choose to do the video, it doesn't have to be just those two. Anybody out there can do this video. Please let me know. Either email me or send me a message on one of my videos, especially this one would be a great way to do it, because that way other people can go watch your videos too, because I'd love to be able to go and watch those. And also make sure that you tag Michelle, since she's the one who started this whole idea. And then if you don't have a YouTube channel, do me a favor and leave me in the comments the 5 things that you love of makeup. Not about makeup, but because of makeup. I guess is the best way to put it. So I think that wraps everything up, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please make sure you do that. There's a little subscribe button down here. Also, make sure you hit that bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. That's every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. And don't forget to leave comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. So until next time, I love you all. Bye-bye.